Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? So I'm sorry about the darkness. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I've got light bulbs for the overhead light that's on order, and I had bought a ring light the other day, and I put it in today, but it's not bright enough at all. It does absolutely nothing. So I'm going to go online and buy a better ring light or a key light or something that's brighter than this one from IKEA. I mean, I thought that this would be good, because it's got like over 100 LEDs in it, and yeah, I thought that this was gonna be perfect because it fits up on the what you call it monitor, but yeah, it is not. It does absolutely nothing to the lighting in here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a better one. It's okay though. Sometimes you find things that work, and sometimes you don't. But how are you doing today? Glad to see you all. So allow me to explain exactly what's going on. By the way, how is my microphone sounding? I boosted the sound in my actual Windows setting, so I'm hoping that my microphone is a little bit louder than it normally is. Please let me know, so that I know to tweak it, accordingly. But yeah, so today, Augie the mic sounds good, fantastic, glad to hear it. Yet we are doing our normal morning Pomodoro co-working, co-studying live stream. 2 hours. We do 20 minutes of focus and 15 minutes of break time where, you do whatever you need to do to relax, and gear up for the next 20-minute focus session. That is the idea. Also, I'm having problems with my EA app today, or with the EA app this morning. For some reason, they're saying that they can't, the app isn't connecting to the EA servers, but I should still be able to play The Sims in the background, in offline mode. So, fingers crossed that offline mode works today. Because yeah, the servers are not having it. I'm sure it'll be okay though. I'm sure everything will be fine. One of those days, I swear, today feels like a Monday with all the problems that I'm having. It's good. It's good though. We're fine. Everything is fine. Augie, you're not a happy bunny. Why are you not a happy bunny? What's going on? What is happening that makes you not a happy bunny? Right, let me get the Sims up and running. Elite Dangerous is offline until 11. Oh no. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Is it because I'm guessing server maintenance, right? That would be my guess. And of course, Elite Dangerous is an online game. Can you not play in offline mode? Is there not an offline mode? There totally should be an offline mode, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Augie, they're implementing a new ship. Ah, okay. That kind of makes sense. Right, I'm going to pause the background music. Okay. We've got we've got into The Sims 4, so I am very, very happy about that. That's awesome. So I am doing a thing over on YouTube, by the way, and so it's a goal of 5 super chats over on YouTube. If we reach that, and it's a teal super chat. So if we reach that tier, then okay, so a teal super chat is £5, which will pay for Super Sweetbot for 1 month. So if we get 5 of those over on YouTube, or the equivalent worth of bits here on Twitch, then I will, at the end of today's stream, I will read a chapter from an Agatha Christie novel. Specifically, The Mystery of the Blue Train. You've heard of the Seven Dials mystery. Now we've got the Blue Train mystery. So that's today's goal. That is today's goal. But Augie, I hope that the new ship at Elite Dangerous is really good. Is it a big ship or is it a tiny ship? Also, I am really thirsty today. I have no idea why, but my mouth feels like cotton, and no matter how much I drink, I've refilled this. It was empty this morning because I drank it I drank it all last night. So I refilled it this morning. I drank it down to the 400 ml mark before my stream started, and I've refilled it. So yeah, I'm just so thirsty today. Expect me to have to go run to the toilet like multiple times during the stream, just because of how much I've had to drink so far. It's mad. All right, so my friends, what all do we have to do today on our personal to-do lists? Personally, I have. What do I have today? I have a. I've got the script, YouTube video scripts to write. I also have there's a few things that I want to do. I've got a coursework to work on, but I need to watch a video for that, so I'm not gonna. That's gonna be this later on thing. So probably a tomorrow afternoon thing for the coursework. So today I'm planning on just buckling down, getting some scripts for YouTube videos written, and a few more researched if I can, and also maybe this afternoon I'll continue working on my Sims 4 cheats book, unofficial Sims 4 cheats manual. I started doing it a couple of weeks ago, and I stopped doing it because of the house rewire. So I do need to get back in there because it's going to take me a while to write this book. I've got to collate all of the cheats, and then after I collate all the huge cheat list that there is, I then need to go back through, figure out which cheats people will not use, and get rid of them, and then also separate them out into blocks um, and then write my own, little story and explanations and all of that between each block, just to turn it into a book instead of just, a bunch of weird looking code. I've got my work cut out for me. I've never written a book before, but I'm doing it. I'm 100% doing it, and it will get done eventually. So there we go. Hi, Jeebs. How you doing? And Augie, you don't think he'll be taking advantage of the new ship? Jeebs, it's the Kestrel. Okay, and good morning, Jeebs. How are you doing today? Glad as always to see you. So, shall we start our stream? Let me go into the actual co-working screen. Um, you've done it again. You've done it again, Meld. Why do you keep... Seriously? There. Thank you. That's what I want. I don't want you to show the browser. I want you to show the game. Thank you very, very much. Oh my goodness. Is today Monday? Because I'm having so many technical problems that I swear today is Monday. It's fine. Jeeves, you're doing good. You're trying not to pull too much of your hair out. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. No pulling hair out though. It's not good for your scalp. So the Kestrel is a small combat ship. It's a bit OP by all accounts for a ship though. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Okay, so I need to clear done. We need to get our Pomo prep done. The reason why I've not done this, I normally do this before stream, but I was having problems with the EA app. So, okay, so I want to do the timer Pomo to 0 out of 6 for the day. There we go. And now we want to do a timer. Okay. My friends, shall we start our, our first focus time? 20 minutes on the clock. As always, I will mute the microphone and we'll have the Sims running in the background. Let's do this, shall we? And I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes. Excuse me. And there we go, my friends. We're going to say that Mir likes gardening. Alright, so we can hear the volume. We got a little bit of a problem. First of all, welcome in to those of you who are new. We are now into our break phase. I hope you all did well. I'm just going to fix a few things in the settings of The Sims and hope that it works for the sounds, because I know that y'all can't hear the sounds very well. Let me just get rid of the music. Okay, so let's go into game options and see if we can take care of the sounds here. I believe there should be something in game options. I want to keep it windowed full screen because that allows me to go outside of the game and type to you all and stuff. Hey, Starry, how are you doing? Glad to see ya. Welcome in. So this is a Sims-centric Pomodoro live stream. We have 20 minutes of focus sessions where we do things off of our to-do lists, and then 15 minutes of chatting, break, whatever we need to do when we're not working, you know? And during the whole thing, we've got The Sims 4 running in the background, which provides you with a little bit of activity. So if you get stuck, say like if you're writing a paper and you get a little bit of writer's block, you can look over at the screen, at the other screen, and watch the Sims get up to their shenanigans. The Sims in the background, by the way, are running completely autonomously, and they are the Sims of myself and my Twitch subscribers and YouTube tier 2 paid members. So if you want your sim to join them, just become a tier 2 paid member on YouTube or a Twitch subscriber, and I will happily put your sim in. Right, let me see if I can fix the audio. So audio focus, I'm not certain. That's fine. Pack settings. So oddly, it looks like if it's windowed mode, the game automatically gets rid of the sound if I Alt-tab out of the game. That is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Huh. Okay. So if I just do full screen mode, let's see if that works. All right, let me apply changes. And we'll see. Why is he glowing orange? Is he? Oh, he's got bad luck. He's very imbalanced. Okay, poor Rob Bobson. That's all I can say. Okay, so if I Alt-tab out, no, that Alt-tab out is definitely not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back into game options. We'll do, what about windowed mode? Let's try windowed mode and see if that works. Augie, oh no, poor Bob Robson. Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna see if this works. So if I now click out, can you all hear, can you, first of all, can you hear the in-game sounds now? I love doing admin work during live streams. Okay, Augie, you can hear the game and me. Fantastic. All right, so if I click out, what about now? Can you still hear the in-game sounds? I'm guessing no. Jeeves, Rob's tough. He'll get through it. Cody's just lucky Mirror isn't playing with the same mods that you do. Augie, no, you can't hear the... That is annoying. So it would seem that when the game isn't in focus on my computer, that that the game sounds are muted. That's annoying. There's got to be a way to override it. I'm going to look it up later. Starry, yes. No. It's annoying, isn't it? Because you can hear them. Yeah. I'm wondering if there's a way to override it. Because there are game files that I can get into that have a bunch of non menu option settings that you can tweak. It usually isn't, recommended that you tweak them, but it is possible. It's very annoying. It is really, really annoying that the sounds go away when I'm doing when I'm actually doing work. Okay, let me see. Can I... I'm going into another window so that, yeah, that is annoying. All right, let's see. If I go into Documents, EA, Sims 4, and then we do... Nope, that's not gonna work. Thumbnail, custom music isn't gonna work. Recorded videos, nope. Saves, screenshots, tray. I don't think anything in my tray folder is gonna do anything. Config. All right, let me go into the configuration files. So let's see. Normally, with the configuration files, I don't want to change anything while the game's running because that will corrupt the game. But if I can just look through the options and see if there is a way to change the sound. Focus mute. That might be it. That might be it. Okay, so I'm gonna quit out of the game real quick. I apologize. But anytime you go into configuration files, you do not want to be in the game. I'm showing you all a little bit of a secret. So let's let the game go off. Hey Purples, how you doing? It happens in a lot of games. The audio gets quiet. The frame rate will go lower as well. And that is the setting that I need. It will lower the frame rate. And I might want to, yeah, definitely want to turn the game off. So let me show you all what I'm doing real quick. All right, here's my desktop. So the EA app, as you can tell, is a bit borked today. I'm going to go ahead and completely exit out of the EA app, and I'll restart it when we finish this. So I've gone into my Documents folder and gone into EA Arts, Sims, or Electronic Arts, The Sims 4 config, and you scroll down until you see... Yoink. You scroll down until you get to options. So if I scroll down here, here's the options in the config file. And we want to go down to focus mute. All right. change that from 1 to 0 because it's true or false. So in computer programming, I don't know a lot about computer programming, but I do know the basics. So in computer programming, you've got true and false, which is 1 or 0. So 1 means yes, 0 means no, usually. So if we change the focus mute, sorry, to 0, that should work so that it no longer mutes the game when the game is no longer in focus. Okay? That is the theory. And we're gonna see if it works. So just looking, you can see focus mute, voice mute, that's all to 0. So now if I save the file, exit out, and then we open up the EA app and The Sims 4 again, we can try it again and see if the game mutes itself when the window's no longer in focus. Purples, I'm absolutely correct. Yeah. It's you can see here the problems I'm having with the EA app, by the way. But yeah, anytime you change the configuration files in any game, never have the game running because it will completely, or it can completely bork up your game. I don't know why I'm having problems with the EA app right now. I might need to clean the cache of the EA app, but it has so far been letting me run it in offline mode today. Sometimes also restarting my computer works, but since I'm live streaming, I don't want to restart my computer because that would mean I'd have to stop streaming. So it's fine. It's Tuesday today, but I swear it's Monday. My computer is giving me Monday vibes. Purples, sometimes reinstallation is a good thing. Yeah, I might have to reinstall the EA app. I did that at the beginning of the year, though. So I think, honestly, it's just a problem with the EA app. It's buggy. It's not as buggy as Origin was, but it's still extremely buggy. Alright, it's thinking. It's thinking. Purples, it is a oh yeah, completely rubbish app, yeah. Okay, there we go. We couldn't connect to the servers. So, oh, wait a minute. Home Alone face. It worked. Okay, I'm guessing EA servers were like down for maintenance or temporarily down for some reason. Who knows? Who knows? But it's working. So let's get The Sims 4 back up. Purples, this is a good start. This is a typical day in my life. It really is. Me and technology hate each other. I love technology, it hates me. It's a love-hate relationship, you know. Typical love-hate relationship. All right. We've got The Sims running now. The Sims looks good. We're doing things. Do 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 do. I love the Sims 4 music, by the way. All of the Sims music, I freaking love. It's just their music. Whoever creates their music is just so good at it. I mean, seriously, they're just really, really good. All right, so I do not like this full windowed look. I hate this white bar at the top. So I am going to go ahead, go into game options real quick and change over my graphics to windowed full screen. Yes, I want to keep that. Okay, so since we got music playing in the background, I'm going to Alt-Tab out. Let me know. No! It still mutes. Why is it still muting? Purples, you can't really complain at your hardware, because all it's up. It's you can't complain that it's your hardware anymore with the issues because your hardware is all up to date and it's usually software at this point. Yeah. Why? Why? No. I can't hear it. I can hear it now. Purples, go into the settings on other. Game options, other. Online notifications, auto reconnect. No. Unfortunately not. And it's not an accessibility. Accessibility options in The Sims 4 is laughable, let's be honest. But yeah, it's not here. Ah. Oh. This is so annoying. Right, let me see. If I go back to config, did it do its thing? I'll bet that it did its thing. It did. It changed the focus mute back to 1. Okay, I'm going to do exactly what I said not to do. All right? I'm going to change this while the game is running. This might be a mistake, but but let's try it now. Nope. It still doesn't work. Oh well, you know what? I'm in the Sims Creator Network. I'm going to put in I'm going to go to my point of contact and I am going to ask them if they can put it in the settings. Purples, I could put it as read only. Hold on. The config. I have no idea how to set it to read only. Close down the game first. Okay. Also, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and put us back into focus mode. I'm going to keep my microphone on, though, during this, while I try to get this fixed. But we are going to go into a 20-minute focus time for those of you who need the focus time. Okay, so purples. Close down the game, right-click on it, and go into properties. Okay, we can do this. So let's see. Exit game. Yes, I want to exit the game. Okay. So close that. Go here. Right click config. Go into properties. And then go into security. And obviously make sure you do the settings again. Yeah. Okay, so let's check the settings first. Okay, so focus mute is on 0. That's fine. It's in general. Okay. So general, config, read only. Okay, so apply that. Click OK. We still have focus mute as 0. So let's see if that works. It should work. Whether it does or not, though. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, save it again. Yeah, we've already saved it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to close that, get the game running again, and let's see if it works. So it's read only. Purple, sometimes this doesn't work, but it is worth a try. Yeah. It's just really annoying that. Nope, it doesn't work. That's. That is so annoying. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and exit out and put that take the read only off on that because I do want to be able to change my settings whenever I want. But yeah, that is annoying that it doesn't work. I apply. Okay, there we go. Um, I have no idea, to be honest. So I think this is EA for you. Yeah, exactly. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go to my contact at The Sims and ask them if they know how to do it. Because I really would love for you all to be able to hear the sound of The Sims in the background as we do our focus. I mean, I have been putting music up for you all so that there's some sound, but it would be nice if we had The Sims and the sounds as well as gameplay in the background as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get The Sims going back up, and I will then mute the mic, put some music on for you all, and we'll have the game running in the background as we normally do for the rest of the focus. Thank you so much for your help, Purples. I do appreciate it, though. I really, really appreciate your help. I just wish that the settings worked or configuration file worked the way it's supposed to. Purples, there probably is another config somewhere, but it's not worth the hassle. Yeah, I'll talk with my point of contact and see if they know exactly how to do it in the background. And I'll report back. I'll report back. It's one of those things. It really is. All right, let's resume game, and I will catch up with you all in 15 minutes. For those of you who are new here, by the way, this is a Pomodoro live stream. It is a work with me / study with me live stream that's Sims 4 centric. We have 20 minutes worth of focus and 15 minutes worth of break. We're currently a quarter of the way through our second focus session of the day. Anyway, I will let you all get back to work, and I will catch up with you in 15 minutes.
just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two wet palms. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, sorry. I'm just laughing at the fact that technology hates me today. I'm trying to make a thumbnail for an upcoming video, and I use Canva for all of my thumbnail needs, and normally I have no problems with Canva. Today, today Canva has decided that it's going to join the rest of technology in hating me. I have spent the last 10 minutes trying to make this thumbnail, and it is just not not cooperating at all. Let's oh dear. I have to laugh because if I don't laugh, I'm going to start crying. I have bushes in my gym. Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. See, this is why I can't have nice things. Alt. Okay, no, it's not gonna. I'm gonna have to go back into cheats. All right, it's fine. BB dot move objects. I really need to get my Stream Deck set up again. My Stream Deck is programmed with like 20 different Sims cheats that I use like almost constantly. Um, and stop it. Is that good? Yes, it is, but it is not right. Okay, it's fine. It's there we go. There we go. That's what I want. Put that there. Okay, that's no longer clipping, and these. No. Stay down. No. No. Stop it. I'm arguing with everything today. I swear to God. No. Stop it. No. Obey me. Is that good? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and all the other bushes are fine. It was just that back wall. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's all fine. Sometimes you just have to laugh at everything. I swear to God. Anyway, how are you all doing? We are 2/4 of the way. Sorry, we're 1/4 of the way into our break session. I think I need a break. You know, seriously, I think I need to go for a walk. I will do that during our lunch break. I will go out. It's not raining today, so I will go out and I will go for a nice mile-long walk. In fact, it actually hasn't rained for 2 days. Shocking, I know, considering I live in the UK. But it actually has not rained for 2 days. So I think that I might end up going. Wow, poor Rob. Rob is very tense. But yeah, I might go for a little bit of a longer than 1 mile walk today. Might try to see if I can get around the reservoir in the uh, during our lunch break. We'll see how it goes. Augie, don't jinx it. Don't jinx what? Oh, the rain. Don't jinx that it hasn't rained in 2 days. I mean, considering like on Friday when I checked the weather report, it was supposed to rain all week. Um, and it hasn't. Although I've just now looked at the weather forecast for the rest of this week, and it is supposed to rain tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, whether I believe that or not, whether, get it? Sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, whether I believe that or not, I'm not 100% certain because, I mean, how much can you trust the weather report or forecast nowadays, you know? Augie, it is pretty bright out there. Jeez, Mira, you told me not to jinx it. I am so sorry. I humbly apologize. If it rains tomorrow, you can blame it all on me. See, have you all noticed the first couple of live streams that we did? Rob Bobson was like an artist. He made like 4 different pieces of art. Um, and for some reason, he's refusing to touch. I mean, I know he's tense, but for some reason, he's now refusing to touch the autonomously the artist easels, which I find very interesting. I find interesting that no one has touched the artist easels. Poor Rob. Rob is just like, it's all good though. So what do we have to do? So I'm gonna during our next work session, I'm going to continue. Aw, hugs. Um, fighting with Canva to create this thumbnail that I'm trying to make. I don't know why I'm trying to make the thumbnail now when I haven't even recorded the video. Um, but for some reason, my brain is stuck on this thumbnail. So I don't always make thumbnails in advance, but when I do, it's usually because my brain is fixating on it, which is what it's doing now. And I have no idea why my brain is fixating on this one thumbnail, considering I'm not even going to be recording this video for another week or so. Yeah. It's one of those days. It's one of those times, I swear. It's fine. It's fine. Now, this is usually the point. Oh, Rob lost his workaholic lifestyle. That's probably a good thing for Rob. I'm just saying, because if he loses his lifestyles that's causing him to be tense, then he will no longer be tense. So it's probably gonna be good for him in the long run. He doesn't have a job. None of these Sims have a job. Their job is to just like hang around this lot and be creative, make art, play video games, work on the computer, fish, do whatever they want to do autonomously. That is their that is literally their job. Their job is to entertain us, not go off lot for 8 in game hour days, so we can't watch them. Oh dear, oh dear. My housemate brought me tea, by the way, during our focus session. Um, it is my big trans mug. I love this mug. This is like it's a couple of years old, and the paint is starting to wear off the outside. Because when you put mugs in dishwashers, that's what happens. But yeah, I absolutely love this mug. It was gifted to me. It was a gift. As okay, that was weird. The game just lagged there, but it's fine. But yeah, so this mug was gifted to me by a friend. I went into Home Sense around Pride time a couple of years ago and saw this mug, and I took a photo of it, and I'm like, oh, I really love this mug, but I'm not gonna buy it because we already have tons of mugs at home. And I posted it in a group, a Telegram group of some of my board gaming group, and one of them was it was like a couple of months before my birthday, and one of my friends was seriously racking their brains trying to figure out what to get me for my birthday, and he had no idea. And when I posted this, he's like, "Oh yes, I can get Muir this mug," and he literally left his work. He took an early lunch break and went to the Home Sense after immediately after I posted the photo of the mug, hoping that the mug was still there. And the mug was there because I obviously didn't buy it, and he bought it, and yeah, gave it to me for my birthday a couple of months later, which is really nice of him. So yeah, this is like literally one of my favorite mugs. And I will not get rid of only way I will get rid of this mug is once the paint completely chips off. So when you can no longer see the pink and or the blue and pink and white gradient version of the trans flag, that is when I will get rid of the smug. But I mean, it served me well. It's like 2 or 3 years old. This mug now, and it's weathered fairly well. I have to admit, it's a good mug. And now my tea is gone, and I am slightly sad because I have no more tea. I could drink tea until my eyeballs start floating. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Do any of you all like tea? Out of curiosity. If so, what is your favorite brand of tea? And now we drink Yorkshire tea. For cheap tea, cheap. Um, your bog standard tea. We have Yorkshire. Now I have to admit I am very partial to your more expensive teas for like special treats. So I will go to Wittard's, for example, and I will buy some of um their specialty teas, their specialties, I guess you could call it. And but their teas are expensive. Wittard's, Betty's, even though Betty's is the same company that makes Yorkshire tea, um, Taylor's of Harrogate teas are super expensive because their Yorkshire tea brand is like your bog standard cheap brand. But if you get the proper Yorkshire, the proper Taylor of Harrogate, or the proper Wittard's teas, they're like proper leaf teas instead of the tea dust. Um, and they are very expensive. For like 10 tea bags, you're talking like 1 or 2 pounds per tea bag. Or if you get the loose leaf tea, you're talking like the equivalent of 2 pounds per cup of tea, basically. So I don't get that kind of tea very often, but I do like the occasional I do like the occasional whole leaf tea. It's just so much better. It tastes so much better in my opinion. Augie, if you've got to pick a tea, you love Turkish apple tea. Oh, Turkish apple tea is so good with all of the spices, and oh yeah, it is really nice. I do like a good herbal tea on occasion. Found out, by the way, that while we're nearly finished with the time, but I'll finish this thought. When we were on holiday, when the house was being rewired, found out that Paul likes herbal teas. I asked him if he wanted to pick out a hot drink, expecting him to like pick out, like maybe hot chocolate or something. No, he's like, ooh, berry tea. And he asked while we were on holiday to if I would buy him a box of mixed berry herbal tea, and he had a cup of herbal tea every night while we were on holiday, and I'm like, what? I was so surprised. I really was. It was shocking. All right, my friends, for those of you who are new to the stream, welcome in. We are doing a Sims 4 centric Pomodoro study or work with me live stream today. We do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 10 a.m. to noon UK time, and again from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. UK time. We have The Sims 4 running in the background, and during our focus sessions, which last 20 minutes, that's when we get our heads down. We work on something that's on our to-do list, and then we have a 15-minute break time where we chat and joke around with each other, or get a drink, go to the toilet, whatever we need to do that's not work, just to de-stress from the stresses that work can bring sometimes, because we all need breaks, definitely. So I'm gonna set the timer. I'm gonna get some music going for you all, and let's get back to work. This will be our third focus session of the day. By the way, if you're curious about the Sims that are in the background, they are Sims of not only my Sim self, but they are also Sims of my Twitch subscribers and my YouTube tier 2 and above paid members. If you would like your Sim to be featured in one of these live streams, then that's all what you'd have to do is join my YouTube channel as a tier 2 paid member, or my Twitch channel as a subscriber. Anyway, let's get on, and I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes.
It happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, I just like to talk.
Welcome back, everyone. Right. Ewoki, hello. Glad to see ya. How are you doing? Thank you so much for popping in during your lunch break. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so how is everyone doing with your to-do list? Jeeves, it looks like you're doing rather well. Personally, I've finished the thumbnail. I'm not still not 100% happy with it, but I think that I'm going to leave it as it is for now, and I'll tweak it later. I like the concept that I've got on it so far, but yeah, I need to tweak it a little bit more. Um, it's fine though. So I started working on another YouTube script, and I found out that the video idea that I have, I'm gonna have to tweak as well, because the video idea that I have is about the For Rent pack. And for those of you who don't know, there used to be in The Sims 4 For Rent, you can have up to 6 rental units on one lot. And there used to be a cheat that allowed you to turn that cap on or off. So you could either the cheat was increase rental unit cap space on space off. On increased the rental unit cap to pretty much like the whatever number you wanted, and the off reinstated it to default. However, the Sims team took that cheat out at the end of last year because it was one of the problems that was resulting with um save corruption with the game. So I'm gonna have to completely rewrite this video idea. But it's fine. It's fine. I can handle it. The things that, like I said, today I swear is a Monday instead of a Tuesday. Ugh. But anyway, how are you all doing? What are you all going to get up to during our 2 hour break as well? So, ooh, the sun is shining. We actually have blue sky. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Um, I'm in shock. I live in the UK, and the fact that we've got sunshine and blue skies at the same time is absolutely amazing. But anyway, yes. So I am planning on going for a walk during lunch. I'm going to try to get a full 10,000 steps in since I'm jinxing it again. Since it hasn't rained in yeah, Muir can like video gaming. But yeah, since it hasn't rained in the last couple of days, the public footpaths around here that aren't paved shouldn't be too muddy. So I'm going to try to walk a full 10,000 steps today, instead of the normal 5,000 that I do when it's wet. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I weighed myself yesterday. Augie, you're gonna be shopping and doing a postal run, and Jeeves, you have to do some training, work training or physical training. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully, if it's work training, it isn't too much. Hopefully, you'll be able to get through it fairly quickly. Mandela, how? Oh, the sink just broke. Okay, dude, go ahead, hire a repair service, please. There we go. So anyway, Mandela, you're doing good. Better today than the past few days, but good otherwise. I'm sorry that you've had a bad few days, but I'm glad that you're doing better. And Jeeves, it's work training about interviews. Oof. Augie, you might watch a couple of info vids on YouTube. I mean, it's a good thing to do. Mandela, you're going to be working on your website at work during that 2 hour break. Oh, good luck with it. I hope it goes well. Building websites can be an absolute pain in the neck, but yeah, like I said, hopefully it goes well for you. The last website I built was my card website, and to be honest, I need to completely rebuild it from the ground up because the way I use it has completely changed. So, yeah, um, that's another thing to put on my to do list is rebuilding my card website. You know how it goes, right? So what was I gonna say? My brain just decided to wow, everyone's congregated in the bathroom. I get distracted so easily on days like today, I swear. But yeah, I weighed myself. I was trying to say I weighed myself yesterday, and I weigh 80 kilos now. See, like before we moved, I weighed myself and I was at 76. So over the past 3 months, I have gained nearly 5 kilograms in weight. So yeah, I 100% need to get on the ball, up my physical fitness regime, and start trying to lose weight again. Uh, I just I find it really difficult to lose weight. I don't know why. My body just is like, yeah, no, Muir, you're not gonna lose weight. No matter how much exercise I do, no matter how much or how little I eat, my body just refuses, absolutely refuses to lose weight. So my plan for the rest of this year is to try to get at least. I want to walk at least 1 mile a day and do at least 30 minutes of either yoga or aerobics per day, every day. Um, so that's my goal. I'm sure I can do it. I will also accept 10,000 steps in one day, instead of doing both walking and, aerobic fitness videos. So, but that's my goal. And then for eating, I'm just going to like cut back on snacking. I don't snack much to begin with. So Rob's decided to sleep, so let's move over to Cody. But yeah, I don't snack much to begin with. I don't have breakfast, or very rarely have breakfast. My lunch is usually around 5 to 600 calories. My evening tea is also around 5 to 600 calories, and then I might have a pudding of um. Okay, Cody's taking a nap. I might have a pudding of like 300 calories. So my calorie in, intake is right around somewhere between 13 and 1700 calories per day. Um, and the fact that I have not been that I'm gaining weight instead of losing weight is just so annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna, now that the weather's starting to get nicer, I'm going to really up my exercise regime and hope that I can lose this weight. I need to lose at least 10 kilos, preferably 15, and keep it off. Wish me luck. I am definitely gonna need, yeah, there we go, Mira. That's it. That's what I need to do. Wish me luck. Um, Augie, oh, we already read that. Mandela, you'll probably still be eating during break, and you just have sales packet pages to review. Your confidence will be good, as the lady who does it is talented. Hopefully, you can plug it into the website as well. I hope so. Good, like I said, good luck with it. And Mandela, I can't be 80 kilos. I look so much thinner now. I'm 100% sure that the scale isn't broken. I have got a really large belly right now. Um, I can tell that I've gained a lot of weight. My face is a lot rounder than it was like 6 months ago. Just looking at photos, my face is gone a lot more baby face. But yeah, I have definitely gained a lot of weight. So despite not eating much, despite eating a normal amount of calories, and I all throughout the winter, even during while we were moving, I was doing 20 incline push-ups, as well as 5 side lunges per leg, 5 front lunges per leg, and deep squat holds for about 30 seconds. I did that every single day from December all the way. What the heck is going on with my browser? Hold on. What is going on with my. Okay, there we go. It's back. Wow, that was so weird. That was seriously so weird. It's fine now. Blip. Mandela, I can do it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Augie, you do have a game to play during the break in preparation for a few weeks. Ooh, good luck with it, Augie. I hope it goes well. I'm excited. I anytime anyone says that you all are doing something to prepare for something that you're gonna be doing soon, I don't know why, but it excites me. The hype is real. The hype is 100% real. I'm thinking that my housemate is working outside. I'm hearing a saw going. Yesterday, we got the driveway put, with paving stones a while back, and the landscapers who did the driveway, we told them that we wanted to keep a couple of paving stones, the large paving slabs back, because a friend of ours wants them. And my yesterday, my housemate was outside during his lunch break, sawing through these large paving slabs that were left over from our old driveway, for our friend, because they're way too big to hold. You can't lift them. They're like 100 pounds each. because they're just that massive, and there's no way one of them would fit inside of our friend's car. So we're my housemate is sawing through them so that they'll fit in our friend's car. So that's happening today. So if y'all can hear the sound of the saw in the background, that's what you're hearing. You gotta love it, right? Um, I'm trying to think of what we're gonna get up to after our lunch break. So for those of you who are new to the channel, what we do is I have basically I do 2 live streams per day on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And we do a 2 hour stream from 10 till noon UK time. And then we take a 2 hour break so that I can get off, off stream stuff done, like walking and lunch and everything. And you all can do the same. Or breakfast if you're in the United States, or whatever. Tea if you're like in Japan. And all that stuff. And then we come back after 2 hours, 2 p.m. UK time, and do another Pomodoro focus session with Sims 4 in the background, of course, from 2 until 4. So yeah, that's what we do here on this channel. And I'm just trying to think of what I need to do. And I recommend that you all do the same. What you need to do when we come back from our lunch break. So, for example, I have another 2 YouTube scripts that I want to write. That will put me 3 weeks, solidly 3 weeks, in advance. So, I won't have to worry about writing any YouTube scripts for at least another 2 weeks, which is awesome. I just have to get my head down on my recording days, which is Thursdays, and make sure that I get them done. So that is gonna be I think what I'm gonna be doing when we get back from lunch. And speaking of lunch, it is now time for us to head off and do our afternoon or early morning things, depending on where you are in the world. Let me save the game. And do y'all like the fox? By the way. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I hope that you found today's live stream to be useful and helpful to help you focus and get things done, as well as, injected a little bit of fun into your days. If you have not already, please follow me on Twitch or subscribe to me on YouTube. Also, if you can afford to do so, please consider subscribing to me on Twitch or becoming a paid member on YouTube. It really does help me out. It helps me to be able to do this full time so that I don't have to work a full or a part-time job in addition to doing YouTube. Because unfortunately, we live in a capitalistic society and I need to make money. But anyway, my friends, I will see you all in 2 hours. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay hydrated. Please stay safe. And I will see you back here at 2 p.m. UK time. Bye for now.